Hey, welcome back, Phenomenons. This is Frank. Listen, in this video, I want to center it around Suno profiles, right? And kind of just share a little bit of a little struggle I had with getting that background cover image just right. Let me show you what I mean. So inside my actual profile, it's this image right here that I couldn't quite get to work. Now, I noticed that it works perfectly fine if you have or you're using an image of like maybe different patterns, right? Or maybe you're using a really big image that it doesn't really matter what part of that image you want to use. But in this case, it didn't quite work for me. Whenever you have like a person or people or a character in this instance, right? This just doesn't look too good. All right, so let me just kind of show you where I started. Where I started with is I just simply clicked edit, right? Typically, anytime you're going to upload an image, there's recommendations right here. Now, I see that it says 1280 by 740 max, which means, well, you may want to try maybe a smaller image. But when I did, I still wasn't getting the right results. Now, when I created the image 1280 by 740 and I uploaded it, this is exactly what it looks like. Okay, it's still kind of zoomed in. All right. Now, the only option I have is to just zoom in further versus zooming out further. Okay, so what I ended up with was the starting point, which is 1280 by 740. What I did was I went into Canva, okay, and I created a canvas of that particular size, which is of course 1280 by 740. Here we are. Okay, then when I open up a new page, I uploaded the image that I wanted to use and I brought it right into the actual canvas. Okay, now what I did was with this canvas with this image inside the canvas, I right clicked and then I selected set image as background. Okay, then I went here and then I went down to download, made sure it's page 2 that I'm downloading, and I pressed download. Okay, now the next thing that happened was I went over here and I uploaded that image right into here. I deleted that. I selected upload. I went right here, selected open, and this is what I ran into. Now I can't up or down this image. Okay, I can only left or right it. Okay, and on top of that, I can only zoom in, right? I can't do nothing else with this. So if I zoomed in a little, now I can adjust it up or down, right? Because now I got space to do so, right? So this is where I was left with only that option to go ahead and save and then end up with this kind of result. Now the workaround is to go back into Canva, okay, and create another canvas of this size. So I created a 2560 by 1440, okay. Now the image that I actually downloaded right here, remember, which was 1280 by 740, what I did is I took that exact same image. I didn't mess with the size at all. I uploaded it back into Canva again, okay. Then what I did is I just simply dragged it onto the actual canvas. Here it is. Okay. And all I did was maintaining that exact same size. I just went right here to position. I selected middle and then center, and it centered it. Next, I went up to share and I went to download. Okay. And then I just downloaded that image with the entire white around it. Now you do have the option to also click on the image, go right here to edit. Okay, and then right here under Magic Studio, you can go right until you see Magic Expand. Okay, you're going to see the corners highlighted here. The one you're going to want to use is whole page. So basically what this function is doing is it's going to take this image and expand and fill in the white area, but it does such a horrible job at doing that. What you're hoping for here is that you get this much more around the image right. Okay, so for example, I am quite surprised at the outcome of this image right here, and we may use that, but let's check out the other ones. Okay, these are a little bit better than before. Look at the ceiling fan in the top there of the ceiling. Okay, so like I said, all you really want is kind of just a little bit more than what you actually started with. Okay, so I'm going to go back to this one here because I think this one may work. I'm not going to end up using this anyway. Okay, so I am going to also download this image right here. All right, so now let's go right over here and kind of just show you. If I go into edit now, here we go. Let's go into edit. I delete this. I go upload a photo and then, let me go right back over here because I forgot to do something. I forgot to select done. Okay. And then I forgot to go in here and download it as it was done. So it's going to download the whole thing. All right. So let me go right back into here and let me show you the white one first. Okay. So here it is. So I am going to just click on that, select open. And then this is what we have. We have the actual original folder or the actual original image, right, in the center of the new canvas. Okay, it's been downloaded. So if I zoom in now, there you go, right? It now fills in the area. Plus I can move it up or down. So it's going to give me a little bit more of a full picture compared to what I had originally. So if I select save, now look at this. I've got more of the image kind of filling exactly how I want, not so zoomed in. It's kind of giving you a little bit more balance and a little bit more of what's around in the room. Okay, now let's go back in there and just kind of check the other one here too. So if I delete this here, I go to upload a photo. Let's go check this one here. Okay, and like I said, remember the actual what you could do is, let's say this is not perfect, which it doesn't really look like it is. You can again zoom in a little bit. Stop right there, right at the edge. You can kind of zoom down a little bit, get more of the ceiling, okay? And you can select save. So that's just kind of some options here. I'm not really looking at all the imperfections so far, what have you. This might be a little imperfection and you might be able to fix that, but this is kind of the workaround. So, hey, I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please do me a favor, like this video. Also leave me a comment down below, subscribe to the channel, and also hit that bell icon. So anytime I come out with something new, or I kind of work through kind of a hiccup like I did in this video, you're the first to know about it. I'm Frank with the Phenomenon. Hey, until next time, I'll see you around.